There's something inside you. The brain is the most powerful thing. The mind is the most powerful thing that we have. I think it's better that way because you can sit back and just be the mastermind. You don't have to sit back. You can sit back and just be a mastermind. And sit in your bed at nighttime and write it down and say, look, this needs to be in there because you're doing too many things. This way, me and my fiance, we read it over and over again. We changed so many chapters and then we rewrote them and then he helped out. So it works a lot better. It'll be a masterpiece. Those scars are real. Those scars are proof that, your past is real. So they're never gonna go away. I own them, but I'm proud of my childhood. I'm proud because without all of these lessons in life, I mean it, because I was able to look at my childhood and how I grew up as the ultimate training ground for my life. There has to be some people on this planet Earth who have my mentality.
Well, life took me somewhere unexpected. I'm unprepared. It's about 6 degrees out here, and I'm underdressed. But guess what? No one gives a fuck. Sometimes life can really hijack your mind. When that happens to you, you're off your goals, your ambitions. Everything is out the window.
If success is something that you truly want to achieve and you're trying to go out there and grasp, make sure that you're constantly focused on improving and figuring out ways that you can always be learning something new. Because if you're improving your life and learning new things along the way, you're going to be borderline unstoppable because you're going to be constantly gaining intel and gaining information, but also you're going to be learning new things and being able to add new information to your arsenal.
In life, we all go through different things. Sometimes your girlfriend or boyfriend breaks up with you. Guess what? Get the over it. They no longer want you. Maybe you failed a test in school. You worked your ass off. Guess what? You failed the test. Get over it. Move past it. Learn to not let life hijack your brain. At work, you've been working that new promotion.
I was angry once I was able to uncover the rug and look at all these different shells that I collected over the years. Because what happens is when you start to collect all these shells, and these shells are bad things of your life, and you put them in your nice treasure chest and you hide them because it reminds you of where you were at, but you don't want to visit them all the time. When I started visiting these shells, I was like, Mike, man, it was a tough way to go. But now looking back on it, man, I don't have any more shells. So now you have to learn to, now what's your passion?
I get a lot of questions about how I lost so much weight. People want to know how they can get started. So basically, you're thinking too much off the bat. When I lost my weight, I didn't look for a trainer. I didn't do all that thinking. I didn't go on Jenny Craig. I didn't do all that. What I did was I basically stopped eating so much food. I cut my calories down. So as far as the workout goes, we overthink that also. Until you find a trainer, go out there and start walking. Put some shoes on, start running. Go to the gym, do the elliptical trainer. It's not rocket science. A lot of folks talk about overtraining. You gotta train first before you can overtrain. Sometimes you wake up in the morning time and you're sore and you feel like you're overtrained. No, you got sore legs. Get out of your own head and stop overthinking it.
That's what made me suffer. That's what allowed the pain to be real and say, this is worth it. I want to feel for this next 18 months to finally become a Navy SEAL, to finally, just get through butts. That's what woke me up every morning was, I'm gonna put myself through this much pain and suffering for a few seconds.
It's the reality. It's about 90 degrees and 100% humidity. But who gives? That being said, September 3rd, I have to have my book turned in. And what I realized, I'm reading this book a lot, but I realized I made them. At the bottom of insecurities, fear, self-doubt, lies, was me buried in the fetal position. You don't get it, someone else does. Maybe they kiss better than you do. Guess what? Get over it. Life will hijack your mind if you let it. Don't allow all these things to make you a lesser person. You must own your mind. Don't let life own yours. Get after it, stay hard.
Even though I have no finish line, but at the finish line of an event, before I even start, how are you gonna feel at the end of this? Right, visualizing this is my biggest tool of life. That's why I've been able to put myself in cold water, put myself in a 100-mile race millions of times before I've done it. And I'm able to go through the race and see how I'm gonna feel at mile 50, almost to the exact feeling. That's the one thing I realized. I walked around and I put these people on a pedestal. Everybody was better than me. So I can't tell you anything about me because you're gonna judge me and I'm gonna feel even worse than what I am. What I realized, once I calmed my mind down and sat back and looked at how jacked up this world is, once you realize that you are not alone, everybody that's talking to you about how jacked up you are, only thing they've done better than you is they've hidden their world better than you have. Once I realized that, if you want to sit back, like for instance, there's all these things that are on TV, and we have all these news people judging. And yeah, they made big mistakes. But that person who is judging you on TV, I guarantee you, that news person is saying, I'm glad, but I'm gonna judge the hell out of you. I know that about people. So if you wanna sit back and judge how jacked up I was and how messed up my life was, Merry Christmas, go for it. Have a good time.
So thank you all so much for watching this video.